Well, hello! Michael here, looking at Psalms 49, specifically verse 14 to 17 for the exposition. This psalm, which is subtitled, Why Should I Fear in Times of Trouble? Let's go ahead and read these verses then. Verse 14. Like sheep they are laid in the grave, death shall feed on them. And the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning, and their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. Verse 15. But God will redeem my soul from the power of the grave, for he shall receive me. Selah. Verse 16. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich, when the glory of his house is increased. And 17. For when he dieth, he shall carry nothing away. His glory shall not descend after him. And so we look to the treasure of David for the exposition. Verse 14. Like sheep they are laid in the grave. As dumb driven cattle, they are hurried to their doom and are penned in within the gates of destruction. As sheep that go whither they are driven, and follow their leader without thought, so these men who have chosen to make this world their all are urged on by their passions, till they find themselves at their journey's end, that end the depths of Hades. Or if we keep to our own translation, we have the idea of their dying peaceably and being buried in quiet, only that they may wake up to be ashamed at the last great day. Death shall feed on them. Death, like a grim shepherd, leads them on and conducts them to the place of their eternal pasturage, where all is barrenness and misery. The righteous are led by the good shepherd, but the ungodly have death for their shepherd, and he drives them onward to hell. As the power of death rules them in this world, for they have not passed from death unto life, so the terrors of death shall devour them in the world to come. As grim giants in old stories are said to feed on men whom they entice to their caves, so death, the monster, feeds on the flesh and blood of the mighty. The upright shall have dominion over them in the morning. The poor saints were once the tail, but at the daybreak they shall be the head. Sinners rule till nightfall, their honors wither in the evening, and in the morning they find their position utterly reversed. The sweetest reflections to the upright is that the morning here intended begins an endless, changeless day. What a vexation of spirit to the proud worldling, when the judge of all the earth holds his morning session, to see the man whom he despised exalted high in heaven, while he himself is cast away. And their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling. Whatever of glory the ungodly had shall disappear in the tomb. Form and comeliness shall vanish from them. The worm shall make sad havoc of all their beauty. Even their last dwelling place, the grave, shall not be able to protect the relics committed to it. Their bodies shall dissolve. No trace shall remain of all their strong limbs and lofty heads. No vestige of remaining beauty shall be discoverable. The beauty of the righteous is not yet revealed. It waits its manifestations. But all the beauty the wicked will ever have is in the full bloom in this life. It will wither, fade, decay, rot, and utterly pass away. Who then would envy or fear the proud sinner? Verse 15. But God will redeem my soul from the power of the grave. Forth from that temporary resting place we shall come in due time, quickened by divine energy. Like our risen head, we cannot be holden by the bands of the grave. Redemption has emancipated us from the slavery of death. No redemption could man find in riches, but God has found it in the blood of his dear Son. Our elder brother has given to God a ransom, and we are the redeemed of the Lord. Because of this redemption by price, we shall assuredly be redeemed by power out of the hand of the last enemy. For he shall receive me, he shall take me out of the tomb, take me up to heaven. If it is not said of me as of Enoch, he was not, for God took him. Yet shall I reach the same glorious state. My spirit God will receive, and my body shall sleep in Jesus still. Being raised in his image, it shall also be received into glory. How infinitely superior is such a hope to anything which our oppressors can boast. Here is something which will bear meditation, and therefore again let us pause at the bidding of the musician, who inserts a Selah. Verse 16. In these last verses, the psalmist becomes a preacher and gives admonitory lessons which he has himself gathered from experience. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich. Let it not give thee any concern to see the godless prosper. Raise no question as to divine justice. Suffer no forebodings to cloud thy mind. Temporal prosperity is too small a matter to be worth fretting about. Let the dogs have their bones, and the swine their draught, when the glory of his house is increased. Though the sinner and his family are in great esteem and stand exceedingly high, never mind. All things will be righted in due time. Only those whose judgment is worthless will esteem men, the more because their lands are broader. Those who are highly estimated for such unreasonable reasons will find their level ere long, when truth and righteousness come to the fore. Verse 17. For when he dieth, he shall carry nothing away. He has but a leasehold of his acres, and death ends his tenure. Through the river of death man must pass, naked. Not a rag of all his raiment, not a coin of all his treasure, not a joy of all his honor can the dying worldling carry with him. Why then fret ourselves about so fleeting a prosperity? His glory shall not descend after him. As he goes down, down forever, none of his honors or possessions will follow him. Patents of nobility are invalid in the sepulchre. His worship, his honor, his lordship, and his grace will alike find their titles ridiculous in the tomb. Hell knows no aristocracy. Your dainty and delicate sinners shall find that eternal burnings have no respect for their affections and refinements. Yes, indeed. Oh, hell knows no aristocracy. Oh, ain't that the truth? Trust you enjoyed the meditation. Michael here declaring yet again, Jesus is Lord. Until next time, be blessed.